Hello and welcome back to KDP A to Z. Today I'm going to be talking to you about actually publishing your book onto the KDP framework. If you haven't already seen them, I have created videos already about how to create your free book cover so that it's sized perfectly and how to format your book. So I'm assuming here that you have done those things. You've got your manuscript saved into a PDF format and that you have your front cover sized correctly and created it as a PDF. What I'd like you to do is click on to create book. And we're going to create a paperback. This is a 3-stage process. There are 3 pages on here that you need to fill out. So we're going to be looking at, first of all, the book title. I will be making some videos about how to create a great book title for your book. But for now, let's just fill in the details. I just want to get to the part where we actually upload it. So we fill in this book title and a subtitle. The subtitle is always optional, but I would add it in there because it will give you extra keywords. Okay. Filling in the author's name. Then you need to fill in a description of your book. Now, this is quite an important part, and I will be telling you more about how to fill in a great description for your book in some further videos so that we can incorporate as many keywords as possible. Amazon needs to know about your publishing rights. So you do own the copyright. We're talking in another video about public domain work. And then keywords. These are very important for finding the correct buyers for your book. You have 7, and we will be talking about how to do some great keywords and how to maximize on those in further videos. But like I said, I want to get to the part where we're actually going to publish it. Fill in your keywords. And then you can choose book categories. We will be talking as well about how we can get more book categories than just 2. But for now, we just need to select 2 book categories. So select the best one for your particular book that you are making. So we've chosen 2 categories. Here it gives you this option to go with a low content book. Now, like I've said before, I don't normally recommend low content books such as journals or notebooks. You can make money with them, but it's not a lot. You don't make very many sales with them. I much prefer making good content books, but that might be for you. If you have done a low content book though, such as a journal or a notebook, please note you will not be getting the free ISBN that Amazon provides. A large print book, you can only click that if you used 16-point font or greater. And does this book contain language, situations, or images inappropriate for children under 18 years of age? No. If it does, you won't be able to advertise them. And please note, you must select yes if you have things like swear words and so on in there. Please make sure that you are selecting the correct category there. Then we save and continue. And now we're on to page 2. We'd like the free KDP ISBN. And we're going to click on that and assign ISBN. Okay. The publication date, you can choose to publish it later, but we're just going to go with right now. And then we're going to go on to black and white interior with white paper. That is the standard. And remember, you've got to pick the right one that you chose when you created your free book cover so that you've got the size right. Now, the trim size that we've gone for on our books is 7.5 by 9.25. Bleed settings, we'll just go with no bleed. If you select bleed, it makes it a bit more complicated. The cover finish, you can choose whether you can have it matte or glossy. I'm going to go for glossy. And here we select upload the paperback manuscript. Now, obviously reading the directions here, we recommend using a formatted PDF file to create your book, but you can also upload in these formats as well, HTML, docx or doc. But I really would recommend going with a PDF. So here we are, upload your paperback manuscript. This can take a bit of time depending on the size of your document. Okay, so that's uploaded successfully. Now we're going to go on to uploading our cover. And we can go on to launch cover creator, but we have already made one. So we're going to upload our cover now. Now remember, we've gone with the free assigned ISBN barcode that was supplied by KDP. We have to check this box if we're uploading a cover which includes the barcode. We didn't include a barcode on our front cover, so we're not going to be checking that box. Now we can launch the previewer. Don't worry if it says this, you can just continue anyway. This will take a very long time, about 10 minutes or so, I'm just going to skip ahead in the video. So here we are in our previewer. So noting again that nothing crosses the red lines. That is the main important thing, and we discussed that in the creating the book cover. Nothing can cross onto those red lines, save for the background colour. We can then look ahead in the book and make sure all our pages look okay. So because we formatted the book correctly using the templates, this looks great. So you can see here what will be the actual page size, and your spine will be roughly here. So this is where the binding takes place, where I've got my mouse pointing. So that will be your middle. And this here will be a 2-page spread. It all looks fairly central, and I'm happy with this. So I'm going to press approve. So now that's all done, we can save it and continue on to stage 3, which is the pricing. Now this bit is important. Where do you want your book being distributed? We're going to say all territories. There's no reason not to. Our primary marketplace will probably be wherever you think it's most suitable. So you'd either go onto amazon.com or amazon.co.uk. I always go with amazon.co.uk personally because I am in the UK, and that automatically will change it into pounds. So our price. Now the minimum price that you can set for this book is always here. Now because mine is quite a fairly large book, I can't have it below £4.03. So if I was to enter £3.99, this would happen. Okay. So you have to select the reasonable price, and mine is a large chunky book, so I'm going to go for £7.99. Now this will calculate for you how much it will cost to print the actual book, £2.42. And here, Amazon tells you for each book sold, that is how much royalty you will get, £2.37. Now, if we go on to expanded distribution, and we can select that because we have made it in the correct size as discussed in previous videos. It's very important. This will save you time if you watch my previous videos, but Clicking expanded distribution really will help improve your sales, because that will make it available to larger retailers. You will get less royalty, but potentially you could make an awful lot more sales. Once you've put in your price here of pounds, it'll automatically convert into what it will be sold for in other territories. As long as we're happy with everything that has gone ahead, we can then click on to publish your paperback book. If it passes the review, it can take up to 72 hours to be available to purchase. So it does take 3 days for your book to go live onto the KDP platform. We can have a look down here into our bookshelf, and we'll see it here, and it's in review. Now, when that goes live, it will say live. I just want to add one little thing in here. Please note that if you have pressed publish your book, you cannot alter that until it has been reviewed. So you can't make any changes, you can't cancel it or anything like that until it has actually been reviewed, after which time you can resubmit and make the changes. But whilst it's being reviewed, and that is, remember, 3 days, if you've got anything wrong in that first part, it will not let you go back in and change it. There is no way that it will let you. Just clicking on everything here, it absolutely will not. So make sure before you press that publish button, you have got everything that you want right, that you have looked at the launch previewer to see that your book is within the guidelines, that you've got your keywords that you want, that you've got your price right. You can change them quite easily afterwards, but whilst it's in review, you can make 0 changes. So just be careful before you press that publish button. So that's how simple it is to create a book and publish it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. If you like my videos, it'd be great if you subscribe to my channel. It'll help me grow and will help me keep creating great videos like this. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.